But traffic in New York City making its... And we've got time for a quick...
Hey, Kevin. Well,
It does indeed. Thanks, David. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Nets, they've got Kyrie Irving. Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's Griffin. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. Now here is Holiday. Pass to Giannis. Here's DiVincenzo. Lock at 6. Now here's Middleton over Harris. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Kicks it out to Harden. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's KD. It's hauled in by Giannis. And the Bucks with possession. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Now here's Middleton. Hits it from three-point range.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trays. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Pass to KD. Harris outside. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
The very quick response from deep by Joe Harris. We love it.
Here's Holiday. Pass to Lopez. Over Griffin. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. The shot's good from Lopez.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Harden outside. Outside Irving. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. And there's the feed to Lopez. The kick out to Holiday. To the inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Nets making a switch here. Green's checked in. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
KD looking around. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bruce Brown in for Irving. And then for Milwaukee, Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now here's Middleton. Outside, Antetokounmpo. There's the pass to Portis. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Portis can't get it to go. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Harris.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Here's Giannis. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Clock is at 3. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And 1:01 left in the first. Giannis dishes to Forbes. Stolen by Middleton. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Now here's Harden. Green, the pass to Claxton. To the paint. They kick it out to Green, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Dinwiddie's checked in for James Harden. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Bounce pass, Holiday. Here's Connaughton. Passes it to Portis. Stolen. Left side, Brown. Claxton, no good. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Tucker, the pass to Portis. Can't tie it up as that one misses. It could go. That shot off the mark. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Nets lead by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say about losing to the Raptors.
I think the most important lesson that I got is that
all part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Brown. Green is out there with Griffin. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 guard. Shot clock at 5. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Outside Irving. Down low, Green. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
And Forbes kicks to Connaughton. Lopez inside, defended by Griffin. And Lopez gets it to go. Lopez has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, love watching Brook Lopez go to work. Superb at playing to his strengths down on the box.
Now, here is Irving. Tight defense on him. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Griffin, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Green, and it's James Harden in for Brown. Here's Lopez, and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And KD's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Got that bucket in no time at all. And the Nets lead by 2. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. T kicks to Connaughton. Pass to Lopez. Shoots over Griffin. Pass to Teague. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Teague. And Teague is right there. Teague's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Harden outside. And Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Bucks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And here is Teague. Banked in off the glass. Teague's got 4 points in the quarter. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Here's Holiday after the made shot from Jeff Teague. Portis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harden's got 9.
It doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden is going to make sure that that three-point shot is a primary weapon.
Now here is Holiday. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Claxton, no good.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Harden the pass to KD. And no good. Gets it off. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. And as great as James Harden has been, his game has attracted a share of critics. They say flops or travels or that he dominates. That's all for now.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo is out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in its center. The Bucks trail. Bobs it up for Holiday. The shot missing. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Durant's got the ball.
Lopez needs to hold down the fort on defense. An incredible wingspan to get that one.
And Holiday kicks to Giannis for the lead, and the layup is good. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 1 now for Milwaukee.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Harden with it. 9 points in the game so far. He dishes it to KD. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And stolen by Harris. To the middle. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Griffin. And the Nets lead by 1.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
The pass to Middleton. From outside the arc. Not going to go that time. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Passes to Durant. Irving from long range. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Harden against Holiday. On the wing, DiVincenzo. The wide open look here for Lopez. That 3 off the mark. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The shot's good from Irving.
You simply cannot give Kyrie Irving room to run in the open floor. This guy is a phenomenal transition player.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Middleton for 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Brooklyn leading by 3. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. The kick out to Irving. And good that time.
Well, don't let Kevin Durant get comfortable from the mid-range because that is money in the bank.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the layup is good. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points this quarter.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 9. Back to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Griffin. Shot on the wing. No good from Irving. Bucks trail by 3. DiVincenzo kicks to Lopez. Outside Holiday. Middleton left side. Bucks passing it around. And stolen by Harris. And there's the pass to Griffin. Taken away by Holiday. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. That one goes. Count it. And now just a 1-point Nets lead.
And good to see the hustle from Middleton here. He's a good partner to have on the break, and he's quick to get up the court.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Here's Luwawu. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Inside and stolen by Portis. They're running. Here's Forbes. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Luwawu, the pass to Green. That one falls. Green's got 6.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now T. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw this game. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Well, there's so much value in how Jeff Teague runs an offense. He's got great speed. He plays hard on both ends of the floor. I think any organization would be lucky to have this guy.
5 to shoot. Teague feeling it out a bit. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we got a tight ball game here. Nets lead by 2. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Green is out there with Durant. Then there's Brown. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Tucker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, I just love the activity, a fireball of energy. Tucker earning himself a trip to the stripe.
And it's tied up with that one. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Brooklyn. Passes it to Claxton. Over in the corner, Brown. Down low. It's tipped. Claxton the pass to Brown. Feeds to Green. To the inside. Stolen by Tucker. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. Left side, Portis. It's deflected. Green in the post. Guarded by Tucker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
James Harden, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And he makes the first but misses the second.
You know, he couldn't make all of them, and they'll have to settle for just a 1-point lead.
Here's Giannis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is. And it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Harris is checked in. Brooklyn trailing. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Durant. And finished off by KD.
With his length and his size, how easy does KD make that dunk look?
Now here's Teague. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Here is Harden. Brown outside. Back to Harden. Shoots from 14. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Connaughton passes to Portis. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 3-point Bucks lead.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
And stolen by Jeff Teague. And here we go. Teague heading to the hoop. It's stolen by Harris. It's stolen by Teague. Portis in the post. He's against Green. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
And Harris wide open. He shoots, and a miss there on the triple. Milwaukee leading by 5. Here's Nwora. Portis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Portis. 4 on the clock. Bucks passing it around. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And here's Harden for three. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Connaughton, guarded by Harris. It's stolen by Harris. In transition, here come the Nets. And the jam by Harden.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. 1:07 left here in the fourth quarter.
And attacking with all that length. And when Giannis drives, he's either scoring or at least getting the foul.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving comes in for Brown.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
Harden outside. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Durant for three. The shot misses. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Harden against Holiday. From deep three-point range, and the Bucks miss again. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
With a polished offensive game and an intense will to win, Griffin can definitely be trusted in crunch time.
So the wing on the left. Connaughton kicks to Holiday. From deep. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. .11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Holiday with the three. Blake Griffin pulls it in. And here we go. Irving for three. The putback, it drops.
And this is what makes KD special, the willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For We are...
Kevin, thanks very much.
Portland is indeed one of the great cities in the NBA. David, thank you. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Harris. And it's Durant. And it's Griffin in at the center position. And for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Collins plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. And it's Covington in at the 3 slot. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too.
Such a smart offensive player. When McCollum sees these shots open up, he doesn't think twice about firing.
Harden surveying the D.
Cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
We play just over a minute here in the first.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
KD on the wing. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Not how you want to start the game. 4 straight misses. I'd like to see some better ball movement from them.
Lillard way outside. They get it back. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Oh, the sheer size Nurkic possesses is sometimes overwhelming, which is how he gets these fouls.
And he makes both free throws. Nets have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Lillard fires away from way outside. Unable to get that one. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Harden outside. And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, and when Harden is going strong to the rim, he's looking for the throwdown, ripping the rim down hard on that one.
Lillard outside. It's McCollum on the wing. Rebounded by the Nets. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving passes to Harden. Outside for Durant. For 3, Harris. Rebounded by McCollum.
Strong D on the perimeter. That's how you got to play.
Lillard from outside. It's good from long range.
I mean, look, he's evolved as a passer over the course of his career. Get to the right spot, McCollum will find you.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Durant up top. He's guarded by Collins. Shots good by Durant.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Irving against McCollum. And the pass to Lillard. Back to McCollum. To the middle. Collins. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
I like how attacking Collins is. I mean, you get him the ball in the good spot, he's not going to disappoint.
1:46 left to play in the first quarter. Irving with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Griffin can't get it to go in.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Nurkic. It's good on the putback.
Well, when you see the hard-working mentality of Nurkic, I mean, love how assertive he is on the offensive boards.
Lillard against Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And last season, we saw teams double and trap James Harden more than any other player in the league. As soon as he crossed half court, they did not want the ball in his hands.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Stolen by Cantor. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Whoa! I mean, that's a rugged play.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Now here's Brown. Here's Claxton, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Simons, the pass to Powell. Here's Simons. It's stolen by Green. Inside. Here's Brown. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Green dishes to Brown. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it. You don't get many chances easier than that.
8 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Simons.
And Harden showing great strides of improvement on D. Really doing his best to bother shoot.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers in control with a 9-point lead. And it seems like players are constantly changing teams.
As a team, as a unit, as a roster.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile. Total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the 2nd round a few years ago.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
They've got Powell. Enes Kanter is out there with Anthony. Then there's McCollum. And it's Simons in at the point guard. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. 9-point game. Passes it to Brown. Nets passing it around. Now the feed to Dinwiddie. And McCollum with the block. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. Lobs it up for Anthony. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Brown. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Simons. Foul for 3. But they get it back. Pass to Simons. Outside Anthony. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. Anthony's got the lead up to 9 now for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo. Overpowering the D and still finishes.
Harden kicks to Dinwiddie. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10", with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Powell for three. Rebounded by the Nets.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Simons, the pass to McCollum. Outside Anthony. Back to McCollum. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. McCollum's got 6.
Love seeing McCollum bail his team out. So cool under pressure. Doesn't let the slow shot clock get to him.
Harden left side. Here's Claxton, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Now here's McCollum. 6 points for him. Pass to Canner. Kicks it to Powell. Beyond the arc. Connects from three-point range.
This is the kind of ball movement they want to get from Cantor. Scan the floor, and when you spot the open man, get it to him.
The pass to Claxton. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. On the wing, Harden. Rebounded by McCollum. Trailblazers leading by 10. Here's Simons. It's hauled in by Claxton. The Nets have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Now here's McCollum. He gets it in there.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Portland came out ready to play. Tenacious on both ends of the floor. They took... That's all for now.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Griffin. Durant is out there with Harris. Then it's Harden, and it's Irving in at the shooting guard position.
I like how Irvin feels the defense out. He's sensing he has room to shoot and fire once he gets the rock.
Lillard against Harden. Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
And the dunk by Covington.
No, the impressive reach on display. Covington has a strong feel for when he has to go for the alley-oop.
Nets trail by 11.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
Irving can't get it to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D. And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Harden has a wide open look. And again, it's the Nets missing. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Harden, that's good.
And Harden is the last guy that D wants to see get loose on the break. I mean, so talented at finishing off of these opportunities.
Lillard outside. He dishes it to Nurkic. Jacks up a three. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. Trailblazers making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. And the Nets also making a change. Jeff Green is checked in for James Harden. Irving looking over the floor. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Oh, no. The work Griffin puts in the weight room pays off again. Takes the contact and muscles it into the bucket.
Lillard with it. Guarded now by Irving. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Nets trail by 12. And here's Harris from the arc. And Jones pulls it down.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
McCollum outside. Passes it to Carmelo. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Rising off the ground with such intensity. And when Nurkic is this close, he wants to slam it down.
Here's Irving, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Irving's got 5. Trailblazers leading by 12. Pass to McCollum. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Anthony kicks to Jones. Back to Anthony. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Anthony's got the lead up to 14 now for the Trailblazers. Irving against McCollum. Outside Irving. Down low. Hangs. Portland grabs the miss. McCollum's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Powell for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Irving with a clean look. Again, Irving missing. Got it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers sitting with a comfortable lead. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Anthony out there with Ennis Cantor. Then it's Little. Then it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Brown outside. Outside Irving. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
He's going to get it done all over the floor. Outside, inside, mid-range. Irving's their man.
Simons surveying the D. It's not going to go for him.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Harris misses.
That's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Anthony, the pass to Cantor. Little kicks to Hollis Jefferson. Pass to Simons. Fires for three. The rebound by the Nets. KD's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oh, Griffin in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the chemistry Griffin has with his teammates, he's so good at realizing when to jump for the alley-oop.
Here's Simons. Cantor against Harris. Here's Anthony, and it's sent back by KD.
But Durant covers a ton of ground with his limp, using his wingspan to wipe away shots. A really tough night for him offensively. I mean, I wonder what the score would be if he wasn't so cold from the field.
It's blocked. Little passes to Anthony, and stolen by Harris. Jumps up. Got a piece of it. Portland leading by 12. Little kicks to Hollis Jefferson. Now the pass to Little. The three. Cantor, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. And Portland turns it over again.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Nets making a switch here. Harden's checked in. Irving dishes to Harris. To the inside. Here's Griffin, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
Cullen passes to Lillard. Over Harden. Here's Nurkic to end the cold streak. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Griffin. Harris kicks to KD. To the paint. Out to Harris. Lets a floater go. And it's Durant missing. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. At one point, they led by 16. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him. And he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
Now Lillard. McCollum right side. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Portland.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for C.J. McCollum.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless, grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
Lillard dishes to Covington. 6 to shoot. Lillard the pass to Nurkic. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Amazing awareness. He's committed to keeping his eyes up and teammates involved. That's the type of player Griffin is.
Lillard fires away from way outside, from beyond the arc, and then some. And the Trailblazers lead by 11.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but just wasn't enough.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about it. Great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Lillard from outside. That one, no good. So the Trailblazers win it. Even. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. The bustling city of Portland. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at small forward. And for the Trailblazers, Collins plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Powell is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Covington in at the 3, the small forward. Now here is Holiday. Count the basket.
Well, you're kind of asking for it. Drew Holiday gets in that close. He's probably scoring.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Trailblazers moving the ball around. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
Lillard against Holiday. Fades away. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Nice. The defender's on him. He gauges how much space he needs to get that one off. Chooses to go with the fadeaway.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo inside. He's guarded by Collins.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Now, here's Lillard. Outside Collins. Here's Powell. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Now, here's Lillard. Collins finds Powell. Back to Collins. Up top Powell. 5 on the clock. Another shot. Shot by Collins, no good.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Here's Giannis. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Lillard, the pass to Collins. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Goes up. Poked loose. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Cantor checked in for Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Collins. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for Lillard. Here's McCollum after the basket by Milwaukee. The pass to Cantor. It's McCollum on the wing, defended by DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. To end the run, and McCollum with the layup.
And McCollum has done a lot to improve his impact on the defensive end. Very active with his hands and how he challenges shots.
Well, the blocks numbers last year jumped up a bit. That's kind of a nice indicator of what you're talking about, GA.
Oh, that was something else.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. From down in the low post, it goes. McCollum's got his second basket of the game.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Anthony, the pass to Cantor.
The strength and skill level of Cantor just too much to handle there.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
A different look now for Portland. Harry Giles is checked in for Robert Covington. And it's Derek Jones in for Anfernee Simons. The Bucks also changing it up. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teague in for Bryn Forbes. 36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the basket by McCollum.
Well, he's just so good as C.J. McCollum at when to put the ball down on the floor and penetrate to the inside.
And Teague, here we go. Stolen by McCollum. And here we go, Anthony heading to the hoop. And it's Anthony with the jam.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Here's Teague. Kept alive. Lopez inside. Up and in on the layup.
That's a battle down there. It's one of the reasons Lopez has been in this league for over a decade. Solid effort.
Got it off in time. The shot comes out. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue.
Being able to go through adversity and come up strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that in guards.
And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Cantor's shot is off. Milwaukee leading by 6. Here's Connaughton. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Antetokounmpo inside. He's against Cantor. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
McCollum kicks to foul. He feeds it to Cantor, and Cantor throws it down.
A skilled pick and roll player, Cantor has great sense of timing and the ability to convert.
Pass to Connaughton. Down low. Here's Portis. Got a hand on it. They retain possession. Yep, that one goes in there. Giannis has got 18 points in the game.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Yeah, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
For the Trailblazers, Zach Collins comes in for Cantor. And it's Simons in for McCollum. Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. Antetokounmpo finds Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Portis has got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Simons, the pass to Nurkic. Count it. Nurkic has got his first 2 points.
Nurkic using his body that time, a polished move.
Now Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. That one drops for him.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Lillard outside. To the inside. Taken away by Holiday. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, a dedicated sprint to the hoop from Holiday there. He earns the trip to the line.
Robert Covington's checked in for Portland. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. Trailblazers trail by 14. Now here's Powell. No points in the game yet for him. DiVincenzo with the rebound. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 15-4 run. Holiday gets the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Lillard rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Middleton. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Bucks lead by 18.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Lillard dishes to Collins. Fast break, Milwaukee. Ball going up court. Powell with the steal. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. And finished off by Collins.
Collins running the floor, and coaches love to see a big who can get out and keep up with the ball.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Holiday goes in, and Holiday throws it down.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there, straight power. And Nurkic, the bucket on the assist by Lillard. Nurkic has got his second bucket.
Lillard becoming better at staying patient, knowing that at any point in a possession, he can take advantage of somebody. That time he found the open man.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, the D's so tight on him, and it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
And didn't do anything fancy.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 18 points. And that...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
On the court for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Teague, and it's Lopez in at the center.
But you got quicks, you got instincts, and you got aggression. Damian Lillard capable of taking over just about any time he wants.
Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There is no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Lillard against Teague. And the layup's good off the glass. Teague's got his first bucket in this one.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Lillard scanning the floor. Here's McCollum. Makes it off the glass. McCollum's got 8 points.
Well, C.J. McCollum can score in a lot of ways. Coming off of screens, playing with the ball, spot-up three-point shooting. Just a variety of ways to produce.
T kicks to Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Good on that shot. And with that, the Bucks' lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Lillard. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Lopez outside. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
A different look now for Portland. Giles checked in for Cantor. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. And Jones subbed in for Lillard. And then for Milwaukee, Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for T. Kicks it out to Jones. McCollum outside. Passes to Giles. Portland needs to get off a shot. Lopez with the block.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
And Portland making a change here. Nurkic is checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Holiday in for Dante DiVincenzo. Holiday attacking. And the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
That play happens because of the solid pass from Holiday.
McCollum outside. Pass to Giles. Good D by Lopez.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Nurkic with the double team. The Bucks working the ball around. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
McCollum against Holiday. McCollum no good. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Holiday up top. He is guarded by McCollum. Holiday, the pass to Portis. Back to Holiday. And the dunk by Lopez.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Yes, that goes in.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Outside Holiday. Great D that time from Nurkic. Trailblazers trail by 18. Jones finds Anthony.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
A different look now for Portland. Robert Covington's checked in for Harry Giles. Norman Powell comes in for Jones. And it's Simons in for C.J. McCollum. The Bucks also changing it up. P.J. Tucker comes in for Bobby Portis. And Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton. The kick out to Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Deflects the pass. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And Portland making a change here. Cantor's checked in. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Teague comes in for Drew Holiday. For Portland, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Anthony down low. Antetokounmpo defending. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Powell dishes to Cantor. And he elevates with a slam dunk, and Brook Lopez did not like that.
Using some brute force to take it strong to the rack. Cantor leaving nothing to chance.
And Teague, here we go, with 1 on the clock. And Antetokounmpo lays it in. Antetokounmpo's got his first basket.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Bucks leading by 16. They've got Anthony, also Robert Covington out there. Norman Powell is out there with Collins. And it's Simons in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Anthony with the bucket.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Here's DiVincenzo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Bucks lead by 18.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Simons, the pass to Anthony. Here's Simons from past the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night. And the dunk by Giannis.
And Giannis adding muscle to his frame for these types of situations. He'll keep getting bigger and stronger, but willing to take the hit.
Lillard's checked in for Anthony Simons. And Collins has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Collins. Enes Kanter comes in for Anthony. And it's Derek Jones in for Robert Covington. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 27 points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage. And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
And the Bucks making a change here. Holiday's checked in. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Cans it from downtown.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And Cantor able to finish.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Holiday dishes to Giannis. That shot off. Great D that time from Nurkic. Over in the corner, Lillard. Kicks it to Powell. Got a piece of it. Giannis against Powell. Antetokounmpo. And it's good for 2. Antetokounmpo's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Harry Giles is checked in for the Trailblazers. McCollum comes in for Norman Powell. Inside, stolen by Tucker. It's stolen by Jones. Passes it to Giles. Back to Jones. There's the pass to Giles. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Free throw good, Giles. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for the Trailblazers. He's perfect from the line this time. For Milwaukee, they've gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Here's Connaughton. It's deflected. Second shot opportunity. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jones kicks to Hollis Jefferson. To the middle. And Cantor throws it down.
And he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. He's guarded by McCollum. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. All alone. And McCollum with the slam.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bucks.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
McCollum left side. The shot will not fall. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Cantor, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Giles, great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Connaughton, covered by Hollis Jefferson. And it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. No good from Connaughton.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Like when his motor is running and he's playing with high levels of energy, Cantor is a monster on the offensive glass.
Lets the three fly. Tips it up. And Damian Lillard pulls it down. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do. That's a look at our setting tonight. And with tip.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. So the net starting five. Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin, and it's Durant, and it's Harris in at the small forward position. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. Holiday with the 3. The rebound by Harden. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And it's Irving missing. Antetokounmpo with the ball. The 3. The shot by Holiday, no good. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. From the arc.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Griffin finds Durant. Harden outside. Back to Durant. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. They grab their own miss, and Griffin stays with it.
And ever since entering the league, that's been one of Griffin's favorite ways to score, attacking that offensive glass.
Now here is Holiday. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Over Harris. Lopez tipped back in for 2.
Listen, guys, Brook Lopez has a big body, and if you don't box him out, he's going to get some work done on the glass.
Harden kicks to Harris. Back to Harden. Passes it to Griffin. Inside from 10 feet out. That one a little long.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
And to the Antetokounmpo inside. Harris is there. Giannis no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Kicks it out to Harden. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Now here is Holiday from deep three-point range. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
Now here is Holiday. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
My goodness, I didn't think they could top that last dunk, but it only took them a couple seconds.
Not much defense, Greg, on those last few possessions, but does anyone mind?
Not
no.
at all.
Here is Harden after the basket by Milwaukee. From deep. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Now, here is Harden. Pass to KD. 19 seconds left here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harden. Lopez with the block.
Oh, the long arms of Brook Lopez effortlessly sends that back.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Holiday. Launches it. And that does it for the first quarter. Nets lead by 4. And we'll get... And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James, yep.
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Irving. Green is out there with Brown. And it's Claxton in at the center, filling out the middle. On the wing, Brown. Back to Irving. Green deciding where to go with it. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Here's Dinwiddie. That shot is off. So Milwaukee will take it the other way.
And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score. An instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
Claxton with the bucket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Brown. And it's Connaughton missing. The Nets have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Irving with a clean look. No good from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Forbes kicks it to Tucker. Great D that time from Green. The Nets with the lead. Oh, Dinwiddie in position.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. The pass to Forbes. Now Portis. Out to the right wing. And Tucker kicks to Portis. Here's Forbes. That one off the back iron and out. Nets leading by 4. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. 16 feet away. Offensive rebound. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Holiday against Irving. And a wide open look for Portis. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Brown feeling it out a bit. Dinwiddie outside.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Forbes can't get it to go. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Nets. They lead by 6, their biggest margin.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Holiday against Brown. Throws it up high.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Nets leading by 6. Irving passes to Claxton. Dinwiddie outside. Left side, Brown. Back to Dinwiddie. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 5th rebound in this one. 1 second separating the shot clock in game.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Outside Irving. No good on the 3. Forbes the pass to Portis. No good that time.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the...
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Brooklyn.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. The largest lead they had was 6 in the opening period. They're in good position at the half after a second. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Blake Griffin really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Teague, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Harden against Teague. Stolen by Harden. On the wing, Irving. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Now, don't sleep on Kyrie Irving's perimeter game. Yes, he can get inside and score at will, but boy, you better check that jumper.
DiVincenzo against Irving.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Griffin kicks to Durant. Over onto Kumbo. And KD the bucket on the assist by Griffin. Durant's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Harden against Teague. It's tipped. Durant with the steal. Out to Harris for 3. The shot, no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. It's Giannis with the drive. And that's good off the glass that time. Antetokounmpo's got 6. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Go figure is right. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, if you allow Lopez to get that kind of touch, it's really hard to guard the 7-footer without fouling him.
Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Teague. Green, he's checked in for the Nets.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Harden the pass to Green. Harden surveying the D. Feeds it to Griffin. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. He's got 8.
I'll tell you, they come out of the locker room, they are a step slow on the defensive end.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Down low, Lopez with the steal. And now the fast break, Middleton with the ball. DiVincenzo. Wow, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice. So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Griffin dishes to Harden. He kicks it to Durant. Just 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Giannis. And here's the break, pushing it up. Here's DiVincenzo.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Harden against Holiday. Pass to Harris. To the paint. Here's KD. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, you see, if you're going to foul him, you've got to wrap Kevin Durant up. He's too good at absorbing contact and finding a way to score.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Then for the Nets, Bruce Brown. He's checked in for Griffin. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. Now here's Teague. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Milwaukee, another fast break opportunity here. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Teague against Dinwiddie. Kicks it to Green. Back to Dinwiddie. Here's Brown. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And we've reached the end of the third. Nets lead by 4. And we're coming right back after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Setting the floor for the Nets. Green is out there with Durant. Then there's Brown. Then there's Harris. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling. How about the quick jump from Kevin Durant? He was impressive on that one.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Holiday against Dinwiddie. And Holiday kicks it to Tucker. And KD's got the ball here for Brooklyn. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Dinwiddie finds KD. At the elbow, it's Brown. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Bucks making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. And a change for the Nets. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Dinwiddie. Irving for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. And it's the Bucks on the break. Holiday with the ball. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. And the Bucks miss again. Nets leading by 6. In the corner, Irving with it. Nets passing it around. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. Back to Durant. Shoots over Tucker. Here's Green. No good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Here's Holiday. Kicks it down to Middleton. Stolen by Durant. In transition, here come the Nets. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Bobby Portis.
Boy, KD has become such a feared defender, and there creates off his defense an easy opportunity for his teammate.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Passes to Harden, and the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That's his first foul. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Harden. Rebound, Milwaukee.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Teague against Harden. Harris outside. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Lopez with the steal. Floats it up for Giannis. No good that time.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Harden. Lopez with the block. Pass break, Milwaukee. He lobs it up, and the dunk by Giannis.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's his first foul. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Chris Middleton. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Harris up top. Antetokounmpo defending. Harden against Teague. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Looking to get it going. It's laid in by Harden. And the Nets lead by 5.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's good. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
The Nets making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. This is still a close game, and he told his guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win. Guys.
Thanks so much, David.
Absolutely fearless. DJ, go to work.
Teague deciding where to go with it, and Harden comes to help. Count it!
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Pass to Harris. Now here's Jordan. Outside Irving. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. From deep, Giannis. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
He makes the first of 3, and that narrows the gap to 1. The second one drops, and that ties the game up. And no good on the third free throw. So he ends up going 2 of 3.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Timeout called, the Nets. And yes, the officials want to review the shot. They initially thought he didn't get it off in time, but it was awfully tough to tell. What a moment this is, huh? They may go from winners to losers just like that. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Green. Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. And it's Irving at the 2-guard spot.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Nets trail by 3. Now Harden. Harris outside. KD on the wing. Clock at 6 from downtown. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Middleton finds Antetokounmpo. The pass to Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Now it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Harden. Count it. Number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Holiday against Harden. Holiday attacking, and they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Griffin's checked in for Durant.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, he knows how much was riding on that possession. You get the sense he relishes the chance.
Holiday with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And Holiday kicks to Lopez. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Green. Holiday against Harden. Dishes to Green. Back to Harden. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Back to Giannis. Good.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Irving from long range. Rebound, Milwaukee.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Here's Giannis. Middleton outside. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Collins plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. And it's Jones in at the small forward. And for the Nets, we've got Harden. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Durant. Then there's Harris. And it's Irving in at the 2. Jordan kicks to Harris. Harden against Lillard. The kick out to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Left side, KD. Over Collins. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Here is Harden after the basket by Jusuf Nurkic. Harden the pass to Jordan. Nurkic with the block.
His coaches and teammates like this type of energy. Nurkic demonstrating that he could be an anchor on the defense.
And the basket by McCollum.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Brooklyn with the ball. Following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Outside, KD. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Look, that's what's crazy about this guy. Inside, deep from 3. Still, he's deadly from mid-range. Durant is as good as anyone from that part of the court.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Not the guy you expect to be missing the bunny.
Down low. Here's Jordan. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
And you can't leave someone open around Durant. He keeps his eyes up, makes a play for his teammate.
Lillard with it. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Lobs it up for Jordan. Stolen by Collins. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. McCollum finds Jones. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Lillard attacking. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Harris dishes to Durant. 7-foot shot. He goes up again. Harden against Lillard. A second chance effort. Harden's shot is good.
Oh, that's a good way for Harden to keep the D off balance. Use the mid-range area.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Lillard against Harden. And Lillard gets it to go.
Superb form. Lillard has the mid-range shot on lockdown.
Brooklyn leading by 3.
And last season, Lillard doing more playmaking than prior years, a career high in assists for him.
Well, we all know that Dame can score whenever he wants to. But this team is better when he's setting others up. Lillard knows that. I expect him to continue to spread the ball around.
Now, here is Harden. Goes back up. And Jordan with the layup. Jordan's got his second basket.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Here's McCollum. Pass to Nurkic. The shot, no good. Good D by Harden. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. Leading by 5. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Jeff Green is checked in for Jordan. They get the rebound. Irving kicks to Green. It's another look. Outside Durant. Stolen by Cantor. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And it's Simons missing. Nets leading by 5. Pass to KD. Inside. Harden outside. To the paint. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that.
I know that when the main guy.
He's willing to bear the brunt, and he's also looking out for others.
Great leadership. His teammates seem to rally around that, and it's why every team he's on, it's a difficult out.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
They've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
We've got Durant, also Green out there, and it's Claxton in at the 5, home in the paint. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. To the middle, here's Anthony. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Well, that'll get you a pat on the back from your teammate McCollum. Unselfish and aware, picking out the perfect pass.
Pass to Durant. Brown outside. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And here's McCollum for 3. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
A lethal shooter from downtown. McClellan, he enjoys opportunities to pull the trigger.
Green left side. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Simons surveying the D. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Portland shooting their first free throw of the game here. And the technical free throw is good. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Covington with the steal. Portland moving the ball around. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, Kenter has led the league in offensive boarding rates. I mean, when you think about it, perhaps the best at picking up his teammates' misses.
Outside, Green. Lets it go from deep. And the Nets miss again. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second.
And you look at Robert Covington, first team all-defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
A nice shot by KD.
And Durant covers so much ground when he puts it on the floor. You just can't keep him from going where he wants.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Bruce Brown. And it's Harden in for Dinwiddie. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Zach Collins comes in for Robert Covington. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Anthony. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. And Covington may be not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player. Can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
1:06 left to play here in the half. Irving. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Portland the other way. Powell with it. Guarded now by Irving. Shot by Collins, no good.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
And the dunk by Jordan.
And any lob to Jordan is about as sure a thing as you can get. So athletic for a big with tremendous hands, and big fella knows how to get in prime position for those alley-oop feeds.
Here's Lillard, and then Lillard slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Harden. Here's Jordan. The kick out to Irving. Shot clock at 5. Green passes to Harris. Offensive rebound. Jordan. And the rejection by Collins. And that's it for the first half of action. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They lead by 1. Kenny, give us your take. And
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Collins plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. Now Lillard. He's got 10. Right side, Collins. McCollum finds Collins. Lillard scanning the floor. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Trailblazers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And so he hits the technical free throw. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Portland again missing.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And another turnover here by Brooklyn. So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Bruce Brown comes in for Joe Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. And then for the Trailblazers, Enes Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Zach Collins. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard.
I think McCollum's mechanics and mindset really come into play in the mid-range game. He's deadly from that area.
Here's Irving. And it's Portland with the rebound. Jones looking for an opening. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game for the Trailblazers. Robert Covington's checked in for Derek Jones. And Norman Powell subbed in for McCollum. Anthony kicks to Kanter. Releases. The shot that time not on target. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Here's the floater. And that one good. Irving's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
Love how strong Irving finishes. Awesome at fighting through the defense and sinking these shots.
Powell inside. Dinwiddie covering. Covington passes to Carmelo. 6 to shoot. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Outside Durant. Here's Dinwiddie. A miss that time would have put him up. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Durant. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. The three from Anthony sinks the three-pointer. Anthony's got the lead up to 3 now for the Trailblazers.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Durant in the corner. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Durant's got 13.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Brooklyn making some changes. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in for Kyrie Irving. Portland also making some changes. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Cantor. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Anthony. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Anthony Simons. Dinwiddie dishes to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at the rim.
Now the pass to Powell. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Covington passes to Nurkic. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Bobbed up there for Green.
And that is a shot that Green knocks down consistently. The defense has to try harder to contest him from there.
McCollum from deep three-point land. Tie game in Brooklyn. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Green is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Brown. Then it's Jordan. And it's Harden in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Oh, and that catch and shoot, Jay, from Harden is unblockable. Just quickly shooting off the pass.
Lillard dishes to Nurkic.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Nets. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Cantor checked in for Nurkic. Jones against Harris. Now the dish to Green. Back to Harris. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Count that one. And the Nets lead by 3.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Lillard. Cantor finds Lillard. McCollum outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Ooh, what body control from McCollum. This guy is just a scorer. He takes on all comers.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Back to Irving. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Got to know that Irving is an excellent mid-range shooter. But then again, where isn't he a great shooter?
And Lillard kicks to Collins. Back to Lillard. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. Portland also making some changes. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Collins. And Norman Powell subbed in for Jones. KD on the wing. Covered by Anthony. Harden kicks to Durant. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, and Harden is just ferocious with his dunk. Just ramming it in the defense's face.
Powell against Harris. Whistle blows. Bucket is. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Trailblazers trail by 3. And the basket by McCollum.
Gotta like how calm McCollum is. Even in big parts of the game, you can depend on him to step his game up.
Here is Harden. Pass to Durant. Back to Harden. And finished off by KD.
When you need a big bucket, you were looking for Durant every chance you get. He has delivered so many times in that situation.
Lillard attacking to the inside. 1:29 left to play in the final quarter. That one goes in, and that's 10 points for Carmelo Anthony.
No question. Lillard is a shoot-first guard, but it's good to see him focus on distribution.
Outside Irving. He dishes it to Jordan. Nurkic with the block. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers, and he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here is Lillard. He kicks to Powell. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Nets have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
And Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
And clutch is Lillard's middle name. Time and time again. This guy comes through for his squad.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Pass to Durant. Just 5 to shoot. And finished off by KD.
How many clutch shots have we seen Durant hit? It's countless at this point, and he keeps adding to the total.
Lillard, the pass to Carmelo. And it's KD with the rebound. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Here's Irving. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
The night Harden put up 60 points and had a triple-double, that was so amazing. I got to mention that's incredible. With a chance to ice the game, he's got perfect focus at the line. You could put this one in the books.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.